"Don't come this year," my father said over the phone. "Why?" I asked. "Because your sister's bringing her boyfriend. We don't want tension." That word, tension. As if I was the problem. As if my silence was more dangerous than her betrayals. I said nothing, only understood. Then I hung up. But I didn't forget. Family always revolved around her, my sister, the golden child. Every birthday, every graduation, every boyfriend paraded in front of us like trophies. And me? The quiet one. The one who worked late, who missed dinners because I was building something no one cared to ask about. I thought sacrifice would earn respect. Instead, it earned me invisibility. When my parents banned me from Thanksgiving for her comfort, it wasn't the first betrayal. It was just the loudest. The truth of who she was came slowly. I noticed how she spoke about me when she thought I wasn't listening. "He's going nowhere," she'd laugh to friends. "So awkward, no drive." My own parents nodded along. They believed her narrative, that I was small, that I'd always be small. But while she was burning through men and money, I was burning through nights, coding, drafting, bleeding hours into something only I believed in. A company, my company, brick by invisible brick. The ban from Thanksgiving changed everything. I didn't rage, I didn't beg. I sharpened. I built faster, hired smarter, watched my idea grow into a structure too big to ignore. Investors came, partners joined. The company scaled beyond even my own vision. Until one morning, the papers called me the youngest CEO to reach valuation X. And suddenly, I wasn't invisible anymore. I was a storm they never saw coming. 2 months after Thanksgiving, I got the email. A resume from a familiar name. My sister. She was applying to my company. She didn't know who ran it, just that the brand was big, the salary bigger. I could have rejected her immediately. But where's the justice in that? No. Justice needed theater. The day of the interview, she walked into the boardroom all confidence and perfume. Smiling, rehearsed, ready to charm whoever sat across from her. And then she saw me. Her smile cracked, froze. The mask slid, but she forced it back. "You?" she whispered. I leaned back in my chair, calm, deliberate. "Welcome. Please, have a seat." Her hands shook. She sat. I asked her questions, basic, polite, but with each one I could see the panic rise. She hadn't prepared for me. She hadn't prepared for the possibility that the brother she dismissed as nothing now held her future in his hands. I didn't need to humiliate her. The silence between us did that for me. And then the door opened. 2 more guests stepped in. My parents. They'd come for a tour of the headquarters, invited by the PR team. No one thought to tell me the timing. But timing is everything. They stopped cold when they saw her sitting across from me, pale and broken. "What's going on?" my father asked. I met his eyes. "She's interviewing for a position at my company." Their silence was the sweetest sound I'd ever heard. My father's jaw clenched. My mother's eyes darted between us, the reality cracking her perfect image of who was superior and who wasn't. And my sister? She couldn't speak. The confrontation. I closed her resume, slid it across the table. "You're not a fit. This company values loyalty, respect, things you've never practiced." Her eyes filled, but I didn't stop. "This family chose to ban me from Thanksgiving so you could have your comfort. Now you sit here asking me for a seat at my table." No one moved. No one breathed. Finally, I stood. Interview over. Resolution. They left in silence. The power dynamic had shifted permanently. They could never unsee it. Later, my mother called, voice trembling, asking if we could start over. I let the call ring out. Because revenge isn't always fire. Sometimes it's ice. The slow freeze of distance. The quiet reminder that I no longer needed them, yet they now needed me. Betrayal doesn't just wound, it teaches. They taught me family can ban you when it's convenient. I taught them that silence can build empires. And when the moment came, when the tables finally turned, I didn't shout, I didn't gloat, I simply let them sit in the weight of their own choices. Justice isn't about revenge, it's about balance. And on that day, the balance finally shifted in my favor.